This is an introduction to budgeting. This presentation addresses financial education with individuals that were never exposed to this topic. Do you use a budget or spending plan in your home? Do you keep track of your monthly financial obligations? Do you know how much your other expenses? Any way you do it, if it works for you, there's no need to change. If it's not quite working, here are some helpful ideas you can use. Available to you is worksheet called My Goals and financial planning worksheet called My New Money Goal. These worksheets are there for you to use in developing your budget. Please feel free to duplicate the form as needed. What is a budget? A budget is a spending plan that provides you with a picture of what bills you have to pay, what you have for daily living expenses, and how much you have left to save. What are the component or part of a budget? Income, expenses, and savings. What is the formula for a budget? Income minus expenses minus savings equals 0. For example, $1,800 minus $1,350 minus $150 equals 0. Some sources of income are paid by an employer, doing work for cash such as working for a small landscaping company or babysitting, selling products you make through hobbies, selling merchandise you currently own, receive Social Security, retirement, or other government payments. Can you think of other ways? While we're on income, what is the difference between net and gross pay? The difference between gross and net income is that gross income is the total amount of income made and the net income is the total amount of income made after subtracting taxes and other payments. These payments are also subtracted from your gross pay. Medical and other insurance premium, 401k or other retirement, stock plans and options, credit union payroll deduction, union dues, and other deductions. What are standard payroll deductions? The standard payroll deductions are those that are required by law. They include federal income tax, Social Security, Medicare, state income tax, and court-ordered garnishments. Some cities, counties, or school districts also withhold local income tax. An employer is obligated to withhold the required amounts from employees' paycheck and submit them in a required manner. There may also be voluntary payroll deduction for things such as insurance, retirement plans, or flexible spending accounts depending on what the employer offers. Other deductions include union dues, 401k, stock plans, life and group term insurance, and payroll deduction deposits. Here are incomes without immediate deductions. The following list include but is not limited to working for cash, selling personal merchandise, selling self-grown produce, babysitting, Social Security, and other government payment received. These are all reportable incomes to the IRS. The second issue to consider when compiling your budget is your expenses. What type of expenses do you have? Housing costs, financial obligations, food, transportation, personal costs, and other optional expenses. Expenses include financial obligation, which is an obligation to pay money to another party. The obligation may arise from borrowing funds or from legal action, also called liability. Financial obligations include mortgage payment, car loan, doctor bill, credit card, loan from a finance company, rent, or relative. Can you think of any more? Besides needing funds or financial obligation, we also need funds for shelter, which includes mortgage payment or other payment of rent. You may also need to pay utility bills that include electricity or water. Food is a big cost, especially if you have children in the home. Transportation, that includes car payment, bus pass, ride sharing, insurance, and gas. Personal expenses, which includes life insurance, doctor and dentist bills, prescriptions, education, childcare, clothing, and donations. Can you think of other expenses? Here are a few optional expenses: cable, internet, entertainment, vacation, pets, and gifts. We come to a third component to our formula: savings. Do you have more than $300 in a savings account? Why would you want to save? Maybe for retirement, vacations, education, payment of taxes, gifts or holiday spending, or emergencies such as tires for the car repair, or unexpected family gatherings. What are your reasons to save? From the previous slide, we see why financial counselors include savings as a key component in the budget formula. The hardest thing that some will encounter is getting started on a savings account. To do this, you don't have to set up the different accounts for the different reasons to save. With the exception of retirement, one account works for everything. An important function with all of this is that you set your goal. After the goal is established, the next step is to develop a plan that will help you reach the goal. In your lifetime, your saving goal will change. You can start off with something as small as $50, then move up to $300, and so on. The objective is to reach your goal continuously, which is why it should change after reaching the latest goal. Keep your goal real. You may want to jumpstart your plan by creating a saving goal of $500 in 6 months. But realistically, you can only save $25 a month. At $25 a month, it will take you 20 months to reach $500. Being able to save $25 a month is a great place to start. If all you can save is $5 a month, that's good too. The objective is to start to saving something, regardless of how much it is. Can you do it yourself? Sure you can, but help is available. Involve your family. Let them know what the goal is and why you are saving. Maybe they can get involved with saving by not using so much household resources or by providing different ideas on what the family can do to save. Organize and put their ideas into the plan. It will take teamwork to be successful, and you can do it. For assistance in developing your goals, finding ways to reduce your expenses, or determining how to include a saving plan in your budget, reach out to one of Hawaii Federal Credit Union's certified financial counselors. Keep this in mind: a goal without a plan is just a wish.